What's up, Aquarius? Welcome back to Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan. I'm here to do your bi-weekly love reading. So for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to drop a like and hit that subscription button. Make sure to hit the bell notifications so you get notified every time I come out with a new video. For those of you that are returning, welcome back, guys. How you been? Glad to have you here. Anyway, so any information that you could possibly need, who this video pertains to, looking up your natal chart, personal readings, or any social media that you want to follow, down below in the description. I forgot what I was saying for a second. I really had to think about that. My bad. Also, I started shuffling off camera to make this really quick, so that way I only do 3 shuffles on camera, so we can just jump right into the reading. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus signs, love, 12 card, Celtic cross, please, Spirit. All right. A lot of fucking swords, dude. A lot of fucking swords, dude. Fuck. Fuck you guys got going on? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 12. I mean, that's kind of a lot. All right. So Aquarius, the undertone in the entire read, which is the bottom of the deck, is the Hierophant in the reverse. That can be the lack of a commitment or a broken commitment. That could also be challenging the status quo. Okay, like going against the grain type deal. So in your current position, you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse tends to focus only on himself, his goals, his plans, his work. This can be really just like diving into work and focusing on yourself because, you know, that's what you need to do right now, okay? There is a negative connotation with this. There can be some arrogance with it, and it could be kind of just like, fuck you, my goals are more important. But like, I mean, yes, your own personal goals are always important. Just be wary that you're not taking that to a negative extent where you're like bashing others or putting other people down because of it, okay? I just throw that out there because past readings, that meaning has come up a lot, and it kind of came up now. So just for some of you, be careful with that, all right? So right now, it's like you're really just focused on yourself. It's like I'm not really focused on putting any work into anybody else. I'm just focused on worrying about me, fuck everybody else. But your challenge here is to get out of a mental prison. There's something you're stuck on from the past, because in your past position, you have the 3 of Swords, the heartbreak card, okay? So obviously, there was heartbreak in the past. You got hurt and very upset, and you're still bringing that in the future. And I think maybe that's why right now you're only focused on yourself, and you're like, I don't want to pour energy into other people because I'm worried about me. I was hurt in the past, and so I'm just going to keep worrying about me. Like, fuck investing in love. I was hurt in the past. You know, I don't want to invest in love anymore. 8 of Swords is a card of being trapped. Okay, it's being stuck, feeling like you can't go anywhere, can't do anything. But the thing about it is it's a mental prison. It's not real. Okay, you're not really stuck. It's not that you really can't go anywhere. It's that you're mentally stuck. Okay, and with this being your challenge is to get out of that mental prison. Get out of this state of being, okay? And I don't know. I felt the need to show you the card. Look how fucking horrified and like full of anguish this dude is. Like, he's stuck. He's like, swords all around him, can't go anywhere, blah, blah, blah. But swords are mental energy. Those swords aren't really there. He's just imagining that they are, and that's why he can't get out. A mental prison. It's not real, okay? You're holding yourself there. So, your goal here, you have the moon. The moon talks about fears, illusions, repressed emotions. I also heard enlightened. Is it vulnerable? I want to say it's like you want to allow yourself to be vulnerable, and you want to allow yourself to break out of this because it's like you're at the point where like, I'm done with this. Okay, because your driving factor is the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, 10s are a completion. Once you hit a 10, it's a completion of one cycle, which is the beginning of another cycle automatically. The 10 of Swords is like almost like the ultimate anguish, the ultimate pain and betrayal and deceit. And it's like you're finally at the point where like, I've had enough. I'm done with this. Like, I'm over it. Because you were hurt so bad that you're at the point where it's like, this is the worst it's ever gonna get. Fuck this. I want to get out of this. Like, I need to open myself up and allow myself to be a little bit more vulnerable. There's another meaning with this. What the fuck is it? All right, I don't usually clarify in fucking reads, dude. Like, on like YouTube reads, unless it's personals. The past 3 videos I did, past 3 videos that I did, I clarified because they just weren't making sense. And what do you know? Ow! As I kick the table. And what do you know? Here I am again, clarifying. Spirit, give me a clarifier for this moon card. Oh, Jesus, don't fall. More 4s. It's a lot of cards. Give me like 1. 1, maybe 2, all right? Whoa. Stop it. Why are you giving me fucking whole stories? Jesus. Oh, good luck, positions. Spirit, you are not making this easy for me or my audience. Aquarius, what the fuck is going on, dude? 1 card. Clarifying this moon card, please, Spirit. 1 card. Aquarius, I don't like your reading at all. Cards fucking flying. What the fuck? Okay. Out of the 3 fucking piles that I got, instead of just a single fucking card, out of the 3 piles, they all kind of had the same theme of like wanting to allow yourself to open up because you're hurt and you're stuck. Okay? I want 1 fucking card. Okay. So, give me 1 card for this moon, please, Spirit. 1 card. Literally all the other readings were so fast, and y'all gotta be difficult. How am I supposed to read this, guys? Okay, Knight of Wands, in and out energy, didn't walk away from it. Someone who's an arrogant douche and disconnected. There was an offer of love, but it wasn't compassionate. Nobody cared, so you disconnected. Went to offer your love somewhere else and not give a reconciliation. That was the quick story with that one. Wow, that came really fucking quick. For someone, that made sense. Okay? God, fuck everything. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna say with your goal here is you want to open up again. You want to allow yourself to like be vulnerable. You want to get yourself back out there because you're tired of being in this mental prison. You're tired of being stuck here. You're like, fuck this, I'm through with it. Okay? Your internal influence is 10 of Wands. Again, with the 10, it's a completion. It's the end of a cycle, which means instant start of another cycle. 10 of Wands is a card of burdens and carrying a burden and just being so overwhelmed with it. With that being your internal influence, it makes a lot of sense to me because you're sitting here like so overwhelmed by carrying this, and that's why you just want to release it. You want to just, that's what it is. Release the fucking repressed emotions. God damn it. Okay. Excuse me. So that's what it is, Aquarius. You want to release these repressed emotions so that way you can move forward. You can get past this because you're tired of carrying the weight of it. You're tired of all the stress and burdens and pain that it's caused you. And you're like, fuck this. I need to move on. It might be a slow process for you. And I say that just because in the near future, you have Two of Swords. With this deck, the Two of Swords to me is somebody who's just very blocked off, very guarded, and very like on defensive, okay? To me, it's very just fuck you, stay away from me type energy. Now, acknowledge that with this near future and this outcome card, they can both change. Because they haven't happened yet, nothing is set in stone, free will comes into play, right? So they can change. If you change your energy and like decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm done with this, I'm gonna open myself up and get myself back out there, who knows? You could change these easily. Now, with the external influence, this could be the person that you were dealing with, people that you're currently dealing with, or just the energy around you. You have the Emperor. I want to say for some of you, this is that person who fucked you over in the past. They're kind of just, in a way, unbothered. And I know that sucks to hear, but it's like, the Emperor is very like, I'm in my power, I'm the shit, I don't really care what anybody says. A king could come up here and say anything, but that means nothing, because I'm an emperor, so fuck that king, right? And this stance right here, it's like a very arrogant stance. So, for some of you, I want to say, like, this person, like, it's literally like they're unbothered, like they don't give a shit, really. I want to say for another small group of you, it's like just the energy around you is kind of like, it's time to boss up type energy. Where like, you've been stuck here for so long and it's like, it's not even a real fucking prison. It's just a mental prison, and it's like, hey, the energy around you is pushing you, like giving you little signs and like subtle hints to like, come on, boss up, let's go. Let's go, level up, stand in your fucking power, stop sitting there bitching in the corner and being in this fucking like invisible prison. Like, no, wake the fuck up, stand up, realize who the fuck you are and get the fuck back out there. Like, come on, puke and rally type deal, right? For all my like drinker friends, like you know what that is. Anyway, your hope here, you had Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to stop juggling. You want to stop fucking being unsure of which way you should go. And it's like, I've been there where you're so hurt in the past and like you want to move forward, but you don't know how. So you're like, okay, well, what do I do? Do I just like stay here? Do I go there? Do I give this person a chance? Do I not give them a chance? Like you question everything. You second guess everything. And it's like, your hope is to stop doing that. You want to start making choices and moving forward and actually picking something and stop the juggling act. Okay. I mean, for some of you, you could be sitting there and juggling, like, do I go back to this person? Do I not go back to this person? Do I let them back in? Do I not let them back in? Do I start somewhere new? Do I not start somewhere new? Okay? It's just you're hoping to just drop the juggling act and stop. Okay? But what you fear is temperance in the reverse. You fear a lack of healing and fear not finding that balance and stability within yourself. Okay? And the one thing I'm going to say is release these fears, because you will create your own self-fulfilling prophecy if you don't. Okay? You can get past this. You can heal. You just have to want to. You have to, I don't mean just sit there like, yeah, I really want to heal, and then go sit on the couch and fucking like mope around for 5 hours. Like, no, get yourself back out there. Get yourself back out there. If somebody asks you on a date, go for it. If you want to ask somebody on a date, go for it. Like, do something. Change your routine up a little bit. Don't sit there and wallow in self-pity and stay guarded. That's why I say this near future, and this is why I say like it might take a little while. With you still being guarded, it's not going to help you heal. Okay, you have to open up again. You have to allow yourself to open up. And that's where the enlightened came from, and where the... What are you doing? I have a cat, and he's touching my feet. That's where this like enlightenment to, and like wanting to feel vulnerable again, and wanting to release these repressed emotions so that you can open up again. It comes from. Okay, you fear not healing and fear getting stuck and not finding a balance, but I assure you, if you allow yourself to open up and move forward, you will find this balance and you will heal. Okay? You just got to trust the process. Now, like I said, with the near future and the outcome card, they can change. Okay? This outcome card I'm not very fond of. You have Justice in the reverse. This came up in the last reading too. It's like, almost like you're gonna self-sabotage. With the way you're heading now, like, yeah, you want to release this. You want to release the burden of it, and you want to move on from it, but you're still staying guarded, okay? And because of that, you're not going to receive the blessings that are due to you. Okay, you were heartbroken in the past, right? The laws of karma basically say that, like, okay, something bad happens to you, like, you're due something good to balance it out type deal. Something along those lines. I'm not going to get into it now. But, so basically, if you keep dwelling on this negativity and don't allow yourself to open up, you're never going to get those blessings that were supposed to come in to fix this. Not necessarily fix this, okay? I don't want to word it like that. That sounds really bad. Because no one should ever fix you. You should fix yourself type deal. But you know when you break up with somebody or someone breaks up with you and breaks your heart and you sit there and you're like, well, fuck them. I'm going to find someone better who actually deserves my love and blah, 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 blah. Okay. How are you going to allow, or how is the universe going to bring in somebody who actually deserves your love if you don't open yourself up to it? You're not. So what you need to do is turn this justice card right side up so that way you can get what you truly deserve versus keep getting this fucking bullshit and staying in this cycle of getting what you don't deserve. I mean that, like, you know what I mean? Like, getting, like, what's not good for you when you should be getting what you do deserve, right? Your advice here, the Ace of Swords. See the situation for what it is. See all of it for what it is. See yourself for how you really are, not in this negative light that some of you see yourself in. That's a message for somebody, the fact that I just said that. And acknowledge that this isn't a real prison. It's not real. You're keeping yourself there. It's all mental. As soon as you open yourself up to something new and starting again and allowing yourself to be vulnerable with people, you will get what you deserve. You will find someone who deserves you, okay? But you have to see it for what it is. Quit disillusioning yourself and thinking like, oh, you know, no one will ever love me and someone will just come around and fuck me over again and blah, 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 blah. I don't want to open up. Blah. You're keeping yourself there, dude. You're keeping yourself in a shitty situation. So, see it for what it is. So that way you can move forward, all right? Getting hurt in the past sucks. And opening yourself back up to new love sucks. It's hard. Trust me, I only recently got there. I'm finally like, yay, I'm free, right? You have to allow yourself to, because you will keep yourself there for a very long time otherwise. I know, coming from personal experience, okay? Don't be like me. Be like me now. Yeah, anyway. So, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. If it did, hit that like button. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought. And thank you guys for all support. And I love you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.